Join us as I ride the Las Vegas Monorail. We'll ride from end to end, from Sahara to MGM, while also taking a look at the DEUCE and some of the MGM properties' free trams. I'm Ralph from Ralph's Trip Reports, and welcome to this special video. And a very good morning from Las Vegas, Nevada. It is day 2 of my trip. I just landed in off the American Airbus A321neo. What a disaster that was. Link is right up here if you want to take a look at that. But this morning I had a little bit of extra time, so I figured I would ride the Las Vegas Monorail from end to end, give you a little vantage point of what it's like riding the monorail here in Las Vegas. So come along for the journey as we travel southbound from here at the Sahara, which is right next to the Strat. We're going to go southbound all the way to MGM Grand. And along the way, I'll share some interesting facts and fun things about the monorail. So come along for the journey. We are currently at the northern terminus of the monorail at the Sahara Casino. This is also where you would get off if you wanted to go to the Strat Casino or catch the DEUCE Bus to downtown Las Vegas. More on that in a few minutes. And here comes our monorail. The Las Vegas Monorail uses the Mark 6 monorail built by Bombardier.
Please stand clear. Please hold the handrail firmly at all times. Next stop southbound is Westgate Las Vegas Station. Our next stop is the closest station to Circus Hotel and Casino, featuring the Adventure Dome theme park, Resorts World Las Vegas, and Turnberry Place. Thanks for riding the Las Vegas Monorail. Our cutting-edge automatic control system allows the monorail to run without anyone at the wheel. Now that's almost as impressive as a high-flying acrobat.
These trains are ran remotely from a dispatch center, meaning there's no operator inside of the train. The current monorail schedule has a train arriving every 12 to 15 minutes. And we reach our first stop, the Westgate. The Westgate has a lot of history, dating back all the way to the 1960s. This hotel was famous for having Elvis Presley be one of its first headliners in their showroom up until its passing.
Please hold the handrail firmly at all times. Next stop southbound is Boingo Station at Las Vegas Convention Center. With 7 convenient stops along the strip, the Las Vegas Monorail is the quickest and most cost-effective way to get you where you want to go.
And coming around the bend, we reach the next stop, Convention Center. This is directly connected to the Las Vegas Convention Center, where a lot of the expos that come to Vegas are held.
Please hold the handrail firmly at all times. Next stop southbound is Harrah's The Link Station.
And now, a brief history of the Las Vegas Monorail. The Las Vegas Monorail was founded in 1995 by the MGM Group. The monorail originally only went the first 2 stops from MGM Grand to Bally's as a connection between the 2 properties. It wasn't until 2004 that the full 3.9-mile line was built. The current line goes from the MGM Grand at the southern terminus up to the Sahara at the northern terminus. The full ride takes about 13 minutes from end to end. There is also some talks that when the Tesla Boring Company is finished building the tunnels in Las Vegas, that the monorail may be dismantled and gone forever. So take any chance that you have to ride it while you can. It'll be a little bit before we reach our next stop. So let's enjoy the scenery. Outside, we pass casinos such as Resorts World, Fontainebleau, Wynn, and Encore. We also pass by the Wynn Golf Course. Man, this thing is big. Rounding the next corner, we see the world-famous Sphere. The Sphere is a sight to behold and should be on anybody's bucket list. If you'd like to see some videos from Sphere, check out my other channel, Ralph Quidone Photography. Link is above. Another thing about Sphere, before we reach our next stop, is that it's not directly connected to the monorail, even though the train passes right by it. I found that strange, as around 20,000 people a night will attend the Sphere. It goes right by, but yet you have to walk almost a mile from Harrah's station just to get there. And we are now passing our next casino, the Venetian Palazzo. The Venetian is themed to Italy inside and has the world-famous gondolas. A must-visit if you come to Las Vegas.
Now arriving at Harrah's The Link Station. Please hold the handrail firmly at all times. Next stop southbound is Flamingo Caesar's Palace Station. Our next stop is the closest station to Caesar's Palace, featuring the Forum Shops and the Coliseum Theater, the Cromwell Hotel, featuring the popular Dre's Day Club.
Before we reach our next stop, we pass by the Link Promenade. This is home to several dining, entertainment, and nightlife options. This is also home to the High Roller, the world's tallest observation wheel. Another important thing to note is that all Las Vegas casinos on the Strip are not directly served by the monorail. Some casinos, such as Caesar's Palace, Bellagio, and Cosmopolitan, require about a 5-minute walk from the monorail station, but it's not very far, and you'll be at your destination in minutes.
Paris Las Vegas Station. Our next stop is the closest station to the Bellagio and its iconic fountain show.
On the other side of the street, out of view from the monorail, we pass by the Bellagio Hotel and Casino, home to the world-famous Bellagio fountains and conservatory. Worth a stop if you have the time.
Now arriving at Horseshoe and Paris Las Vegas Station. Next stop southbound is MGM Grand Station.
And it's on to the last stop, MGM Grand. The part that we're riding on now was the original Las Vegas monorail built in the late 90s.
Featuring the Shark Reef Aquarium and the Mandalay Bay Beach, as well as Mandalay Bay Convention Center. Our next stop is also the closest station to Luxor, Excalibur, Tropicana, Oil Las Vegas, New York, Park MGM, and the...
And here we are, reaching our last stop, MGM Grand. But before we go, let's take a look at some of Las Vegas's other public transit options. With the DEUCE. This bus runs from South Las Vegas up Las Vegas Boulevard, past all of the Strip's casinos, and on to the Fremont Street Experience and downtown Las Vegas. This is the tram between Parked MGM and ARIA. This tram here goes down to the Bellagio and the Cosmopolitan. It just takes you between the casinos. This one's a another free tram now. So, should be here in a couple minutes and we'll get on our way. The ARIA Express is a 2,000-foot-long tram that runs between the Bellagio and Park MGM with a stop at Crystal's in the middle. So this tram here is being moved by the cable, almost like a cable car. It's pretty neat. And would you look at that? Our chariot awaits. So quickly, before we get anybody, this is the inside of the tram.
The doors are now closed.
Very spacious.
Please stand clear.
as the doors close. Very spacious, you know, enough room for some people to stand, but every time I've ridden this, it's never been that busy, so that's a good thing. And here we go. You can actually see them right here. They're working on the tram. They're replacing the cable.
Please hold on to a handrail. Welcome to the Shops at Crystals. With access to ARIA Resort and Casino, please stand clear of the doors. The next stop is Bellagio.
It's very interesting too. I've never seen the wire get laid like this before. It's pretty cool. So I guess it just comes out of that barrel. Interesting.
The next stop is Bellagio.
Let's see, look, as we go by, here's a better look once again at that. That is really neat. This right here is the Cosmopolitan. It used to be its own property, but now it's part of MGM.
The tram is now approaching Bellagio. Welcome to Bellagio.
The ARIA Express runs daily from 8 a.m. to 2 a.m., but hours are subject to change, so check MGM's website for the most up-to-date times and operation schedule. Well, that just about does it. I do want to thank you so much for watching, sticking around to the end. I do appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and take care. God bless, and I'll see you next time.